Hey YouTube, coming at you with my second Color Cup team, and I wanted to try the double flyer lineup because I saw Zapdos using Yonkers' team as a safe swap, and I saw Talonflame a couple times the other day, and I'm like, will this work as like a double flyer team? Like draw out the hardest answer to the flyer for Zapdos, and then beat it with Swampert, and then take it with Talonflame in the back. And the problem with, so it worked and it didn't work. The problem with this team is it is very, very, very glassy. Shadow Zapdos basically gets one shot by almost anything. Talonflame is just as glassy, and Swampert on the front end, although very spammy and hard hitting, is also very glassy. So the problem with this team is like when I got shields, this team was super good because you could just have like shield advantage and do well. But otherwise, it's like if you're down a shield, like you're in trouble immediately. So I had to burn a shield there, and then you get hit with Toxapex here, which is too bad. It's like one of the Pokemon I do not want it to see here. I'd rather hit my other two, but like got a Brave Bird off here. I'm gonna grab a second one here. That's thing like you got Hydro Cannon, which hits hard, Drill Peck, and Thunderbolt, which is like super hard hitting in general on Shadow Zapdos, and then Brave Bird. So that is the gist of the team. You always try to, if you lose the lead, which I didn't lose the lead here, I won the lead here. If you lose the lead here, you come into Zapdos as your safe swap, because in general it can hit for anything here. They try and catch on a Trevenant. That is not going to be a good catch when I throw a Drill Peck. So this will basically one-shot goodbye. And that's why Shadow Zapdos is so strong. It's because it has like such great coverage. Like this Drill Peck's going to take this out from here. It hits so hard. Not that you can hit everything for at least neutral, but you can hit pretty much everything for at least neutral. Super effective on the grass, super effective on the water. The only thing that neutral in most situations, the only thing that really hurts you is stuff that also resists flying and electric. So it'd be something like I guess other electric Pokemon are kind of like the main issue. So come and safe swap here. They come with Lantern, which is fine. You can take one Surf, but like look, those Sparks and Surfs basically take you out. Like that is how glassy you are. So if I were to run this team again, you could still like just burn shields here. Like I'll grab a shield here, farm down, and then I'll just go like 2 shield Talonflame here most likely. If you were to run Shadow Zapdos, I think you probably want to try and run it with bulkier Pokemon. The strategy was okay. It's just that like there's like you can't take any move. You can't take like any move from Shadow Zapdos, which kills you. So got a shield advantage here, and same thing here. Like, can I take a Icicle Spear? Yes, but like I'm already now in the yellow, and now I'm in like not farm down range, but like pretty close, right? So these three combined are just a little too glassy. Talonflame was probably the weak link. It's just like I hate using Incinerate. Incinerate is such a long move, and it's just in this meta where a lot of these Pokemon are fast charging or hit you pretty hard. Like you can't get caught in the animation. This getting caught in the animation is going to help me there because I get that full through. I now get the move off, and now I can just snipe with the Hydro Cannon. So, fun. It was a fun team to use, but definitely needs some modification for it to be very strong. I still think you can use like Swampert and Zapdos. See, come in here, and this is, I think this is an ABB line with a double grass in the back, and I have to shield here, and then they hit me with Toxapex to deal me damage there, and then I think it's Abomasnow if I remember, Roam's free in the back. So the problem is like you can still run Zapdos and Swampert. You need to, I think they cover each other's weakness as well, right? Because you have the Swampert that will deal with the electric. It'll deal with Toxapex. Well, actually, you don't need Toxapex. You can deal with Toxapex with. I make a mistake. I got to the Brave Bird. I should have thrown the Brave Bird, but I didn't realize I was going to get there. yeah, Swampert will cover most things. Like you can still get like drill picks off on like the grass type Pokemon, which is your main weakness there, even though your Thunder Shocks are resisted. So maybe just pair it with something else that can beat grass. Like here, it's a great matchup, but not when you're down a shield. So they're going to be able to just out-shield me and outpace me and then take out my Swampert here. So not too much I can do here. But like when you basically hard count the team and you lose, that comes down to like just shield advantage and energy advantage, right? So yeah, I'm going to go down on this one, but not much I can do here. So yeah, you can use something more tanky. I was going to say Toxapex. You could do like an ABB Toxapex, and try and draw out a Swampert with one of them. It's more risky. I'd rather just try and go for a safe swap. Like Trevenant to a certain extent. Shifter comes in here. I could take, so the thing with Shifter matchup is it's non-shadow, so I can definitely take one foul play. I'll just get the Flame Charge off now to take this out and then land a Brave Bird on the Toxapex. So this is looking pretty good. Like once you win lead, if you win lead, there's not a ton in the back that either the Swampert or the Flyer can't handle. Swampert is one of them, right? So even with this team, like both are going to get lit up by Swampert. So you need to align your Swampert on that. So maybe if you want to do something like I don't want to just say Trevenant, but like a Trevenant or something like that, that's probably where you want to go with this. Look at even those poison jabs are adding up here. So gonna have to shield. I'll get to 2 moves here, which is fine. This will take it out, and they'll still have like a drill peck to throw at their Swampert because it just hits like a truck. And then this will probably take it out, so they have to shield. But at this point, they're gonna have to throw because the Mudshots aren't gonna take me out, and they can't take another move. But now I'm already so far ahead on Swampert energy, and with a shield advantage, I'm gonna easily take this one. Plus 1 Hydro will not take me out from this range, even from a shadow. Will not take me out. Yeah, so that is the team. I think I got one more loss here, just kind of show its weaknesses. Yeah, this meta is, I think I've got a team. I'm gonna hold on to it. I was surprised how low my ELO was because I was at like this is actually it's so funny because this was my best win rate percentage to start the season in like 4 or 5 seasons. I was at like a 62-64%. I got a Togedemaru team coming tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Where tomorrow's Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll do the Whimsicott tomorrow. I'll do the Whimsicott tomorrow and then Togedemaru on Sunday. But the Togedemaru team was dominant in the Great League. I was at like a 64% win percentage. And then I started maybe 2-13 yesterday before I figured out 2-13 on like Wednesday when the league switched over before I got the team that I showcased yesterday where I actually got wins. And I think that 2-13, I guess the last few battles, like, because my win rate was still like above 60%, but I started, my ELO was like 2100, which is the lowest ELO I've ever had. And I was like, this win rate should not give you this low of ELO. So I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it was just like the last, because I did like 2-13, the last like 3 sets, they were weighted more. So yeah, so I dropped down to like, and then I dropped down below 2100 trying to make a Lit Leo team work, which did not work. Because I thought Lit Leo would be like a smart play because like you get it on a Trevenant and it's a fire and normal typing and you just wall it and there's nothing they can do. But the problem is, and there's so much grass too, like you do so well, but problem is like I think I ran into like Toxapex like 4 times in a row. So I'm not totally against it yet, but I just, with so many Toxapex and Swamperts and stuff like that, it's tough to run. Yeah. So I got another team. All I say is you'll have the 2 Great League teams coming this weekend. I've got another team that I just finished off 6 in a row wins this morning in this cup. So I will showcase that team probably Monday or Tuesday next week. I'm going to run with it a little bit, just try and get some ELO back, but that is it. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate a thumbs up and comments. Let me know if you are playing this or Great League. I'm going to play a few more days of this with the team that I want to try running with for a bit, and then I'll maybe do back and forth between Great League and this. But anyways, appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.